Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Thank you for stopping by. Listen, I'm gonna get right into it, but not before saying, hey, what's up to my subscribers? I truly appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for choosing me. Choosing me, yes. You chose me. I am so corny right now, but okay. Woo, okay, that was not too funny, but I'm not gonna change the video. Alright guys, so thank you all for being my subscribers, and if you are not, I invite you to be my subscriber, okay? Alright, so I did a video and it's called Saved and Shacking, and so now I'm gonna do another video. It's gonna be called Saved, Not Shacking, but Sexing. Okay, isn't that cool? Saved, not shacking, but sexing. Alright guys, so you know, a lot of times as believers, I've been guilty of it too. Well, at least I'm not doing that. At least I ain't doing that though. But guess what? Sin is sin to God. Some people are like, oh, I've never shacked. But you have sex. You have oiled up yourself alone with a crunchy towel next to you. And you know what I'm talking about, okay? So we have done different things. So saved, you're not shacking, but you're sexing. Guys, the enemy is always tricking us. Okay, he can get you to shack, he'll get you to sex. You see, because either way, he allows us, by doing that, we're allowing him to cause us to lose out on the things that God has for us. We're living in a time and in a world where once upon a time, having sex before marriage was like, listen, you do it, there's going to be a gunshot wedding. A shotgun wedding, right? It's just not going to happen. It was something you'll be terrified of doing, right? You know, me, all through high school, I was just so scared to do anything. Just the fear of my parents, the horror stories, you know, I heard it had teeth. Just different things. I was like, I'm not going to do it. But listen, guys, the fear of sex and the sanctity of it has become so obliterated, right? So now the people that's actually waiting is actually looked at as if, you know, what's wrong with you? But guys, don't let the enemy rob you of that, okay? The enemy hates relationships. He broke up the very first relationship in the Garden of Eden. Continues to break up the second relationship between two brothers by Cain and Abel. And it goes on, and you see little things that happen. He hates relationships. You know, Jacob and Esau, you know, the mother, I don't know why she chose to help Jacob trick his brother Esau, but obviously she had favoritism for one and helped to manipulate the brother. The brother wasn't even thinking of that, but it was her idea, and just manipulated the father. And there's a lot of things with that. So what is it? It shows how the enemy always raises his head. He hates relationships. So when you're talking about the institution of marriage, that's something he does not want at all. Because marriage, you know what? I think, this is just me making this up, probably the reason why he hates marriage so much is because it reminds him that we are the bride of Christ. And he hates it because he has no chance. So he hates anything that even looks like, sounds like, simulates what we have in store for us as the children, soon to be bride of our King. So anyway, so he's going to break that up. So what he's going to do, guys, is, okay, you're saved and you like someone and you're talking. But a lot of times we follow the principles of the world, that it's okay to call each other late at night. It's okay to send each other's pictures. It's not, why is it not enough just to talk together in a park over coffee, over lattes, whatever, in the day? Okay. And you go home by 2 p.m. You know, that's different. No one's coming over to the house anymore and just sitting with a family and things of that nature. So the enemy has taken it all away and has brought us into this thing of, let's do things like the world. So we date exactly like the world. I have another video if you check it out. It's in my playlist. It might be under my singles playlist. I encourage you to check that out too, guys. I have a playlist that says Women Guard Your Curves. It's called Sex, Sex, Sex. I have one for the men. There's just a lot of cool stuff in there, videos that's really good. One of the ones that I really love, I'll encourage you ladies to watch it. It's called Making the Biscuits and Giving Up the Biscuits. It's 3 parts to it, but it's really good. It might be something good to, you know, listen to while you're cleaning or something, right? Because I think it's like 20 minutes. But anyway, guys, the enemy will rob us of that. First of all, what he wants to rob us of, as if you're a Christian couple dating, he wants to rob you from your relationship with God. So he knows when you're having sex before marriage, you're sexing one another, or sexting, which is a preliminary to sexing. He knows that it separates you from God. He knows it disappoints our Heavenly Father. So he wants you to first be separated from God. Then what he does, he wants you to be separated from one another by bringing you together. As crazy as that sound, as much of an oxymoron that may sound like, that's exactly what he wants to do. He wants to separate you by bringing you together, because he knows through the unlawful sex and union that comes together outside of God, it is going to pull you apart. Because what happens is you give ground to the enemy to come in to cause things to get stirred up in your relationships, okay? And the best way he's going to keep you separated is making your sex the greatest sex ever. Every time you come together, you connect, you got chemistry. It's like he knows what I need. It's like she knows what I need. No, it's all demonic, okay? I hate to throw that in there, but Satan knows your desires, okay? And that's what it's all about. And the biggest thing is for him to cause you to come together that way. And let's say, okay, you do get married. A lot of times what happens, because you've been used to having illicit, unlawful sex, which is what fornication is, sex before marriage, you find at times somebody will fall prey to adultery, whether it's you doing it or someone coming along, a fornicator, single woman coming along to draw you, the husband or the wife, out of the house. Well, guess why that you're going to identify with that spirit, and you're going to end up some people end up going there because you identified and you became one with fornication while you were single. So now that you are married, adultery come in the form of fornication from the single person or just another person that's married. You're both committing adultery together because you've already been used to secret things, hidden things, illicit things. Even if it wasn't hidden, it was illicit. It was outside of what was allowed, outside of the laws of God. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. And so it's gonna come easier. So the enemy is always trying to rob you. He may make you go down the aisle with that person, but he has something planned with that, right? Because fornication is actually perverted sex. You know, sometimes we think perverted sex is, you know, you trying to have sex with a cat or something like that, or a child, you know, but what it is, yes, those things are indeed perverted, but it's perverted because it's not authorized by God. It was never the way he wanted it to be in the first place. So he does that to you. He robs you of it. He robs you of something so beautiful in waiting. And you find a lot of times those relationships will break up because the enemy has an open door to come in to infiltrate. Whether it's you cheating, there's problems, there's conflicts. He no longer sees you the same way. The funny thing about sex, guys, sex is not going to hold a man. I'm going to tell you that. Growing up with brothers, I can tell you straight up, no, it is not. And not because they're scandalous and awful, but because you hear and you see how men think. I'm gonna tell you that. You can have what you think is the best sex game ever. I'm here to tell you that there's a newer, better model. Somebody that know how to do more than you do. Somebody that know how to make him holler, scream, black out, and come to. There's another man that knows how to make her touch the sky. There's another man that know how to make her black out, come to, and you know, all of the above. So the enemy is always going to bring something better. So your sex game and all that stuff is not going to work. You can do all you want. You can work yourself to the bone, do whatever you want to do to that man or to that woman. Without God, the enemy have a way to come in and to destroy what you have. And he's always going to give you a spin. Just the same way he'll give you a spin on why it's okay to shack, he's going to give you a spin on why you need to have sex with this man. You should have sex with this woman. You will find that he will talk to you so much that you're no longer listening to God. Netflix and chilling you should not be doing, okay? Because what's going to be happening is Netflix is going to be watching YouTube doing some stuff. All right, that's another tribe coming together, but that's in another video that I have. Go look it up, guys. I have stuff for the singles where it's talking about dating. We can't date the world's way, but that's not what I'm talking about here. Don't let the enemy rob you of the beauty of what sex is for. It's something that's beautiful. It's something that's for reproducing. It's something that you can enjoy together as husband and wife just because you want to be close to one another. So listen, let's not follow the things of the world. Let's not conform to this world, but let us be transformed and follow God. He loves us and he knows what's best. All right, guys, don't forget to like, share, subscribe. I will have an email in the description box. Hit me up if you have questions. All right, peace out. Bye.